So there's a video doing the rounds on TikTok that has caused absolute carnage with the nail techs online. And it's all started with OPI's new collection. Okay, listen, I use OPI since for as long as I can remember. Their matte top coat, which makes your nails not shiny, but like protection. They've been around for ages. They've been around publicly. Like, and you don't have to be a nail technician to use them. It's not like a chemical. You know what I mean? So OPI released their Jelly Mint at-home kit. It's pretty much just like the varnishes and like an LED lamp, so you can get like your gel manicure at home, basically. The gel, I'm going to refer to them as polishes, but I think they're gels. The polishes are $25 each, and the lamp is $40. So listen, okay, so gels are kind of like a different situation to polishes, right? Because gels you can have reactions to. Gels you can't really get on the skin. You can have like, they can itch in certain places. To me, a gel is like a professional substance. Do I do my own gels at home? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm that person who thinks that I can land a plane in an emergency. You know what I mean? But gel products are a chemical. They should be used by professionals. And, you know, once you cure them and once they're set, that's it. They're kind of set. And then you have to remove them properly. And it's all this kind of stuff that's like, comes from professional experience. And you can just look on YouTube, to be fair, and look it up. That's what I did. So at-home gels kind of bother me in a way, but also not. Oh, OPI actually have on their website, welcome to Gelversity. Gel fails, not after these classes. Learn proper prep, application removal, and more from the at-home nail guru. I'm going to watch that. See, the education is there. Okay, I'm down. I think it's fine. Listen, we're in a current climate, aren't we? Where it's nice to be able to do things at home. But also, this is kind of nothing really new, because you've been able to get the gels, lamps, top coats, base coats, even removal tools from Amazon for years. This isn't really the most out there release. I would have assumed you'd be able to buy the kits like this anyway, from anywhere, right?
So I never thought that we would see the day as licensed nail techs where OPI decided to finally sell out. They're now making at-home DIY gel kits for the average consumer. Pretty much saying fuck you to the licensed professionals over the last 30 years who have made them filthy fucking rich. I'm beyond disappointed. I'm so sick of brands basically telling us to go fuck ourselves when we made them what they are as professionals. Why are we doing this anymore? Why are we bothering even having licensing and having regulation if these brands are just not going to follow suit and just give a middle finger to the rest of us?
So that was a video by someone called Bethany Nail Art. And in the caption of this video, she says, I'm so sick and tired of this shit. 15 years I've invested into a career, and I feel like it's been whittled down to a hobby by society. It's not okay to tell your lifelong customers too bad, so sad, and start offering products to non-licensed DIYers. All I know is you're gonna do this. You better start dropping your prices for professionals, as we will not continue to pay what we are paying just for you to give the same shit to unlicensed randos over the internet. Okay, a little bit harsh. How I think about this, right? And again, coming from somebody who offers a professional beauty service, myself, I'm a makeup artist and I have been for many years. Before a lot of the even kind of products that are available now to the average rando on the internet, as Bethany would say, Bethany, was that her name? Were available to everyone, right? So you would have to go to like professional stores to buy it. But this is what I've kind of learned, right? The same with brow threading, brow lamination, lash lamination. Anyone can do it, but it doesn't mean they are going to do it right or will never consider professional service again. You know what I mean? Sometimes people don't have the money and they just want to have something done. But it's never going to end up the way a professional does it, ever. I said I do my own gel nails at home. But do they start coming off for some reason 2 days later? Yes. Does one of them start lifting? Do I cap them properly? No. If I really wanted my nails done for like an event or something like that, I will go and see a professional, because I know there's a difference between a professional standard and my at-home standard. Do it is DIY, you know? So I don't think it forever stops people from taking on your services or spending money on your services. Like I know people who have their nails done who can't do what they want on their own nails. That includes nail art, that includes certain shapes, that includes like extensions, all this kind of stuff. Your services are still valid and still what's the word? Needed and wanted. Also, can I just say, OPI have also been a public brand for a very, very long time. It hasn't just been nail techs that have made the brand what it is. They're available in drugstores here in the UK, at least. You can get whatever you want from OPI. She does mention what's the point in getting licensed if people are just going to do it themselves at home anyway. Mainly they can do it because when people buy these kits, it's at their own discretion. But you get licensed because you are a business, you're making money from it, and you have to have a duty of care to your clients. I can see where she's coming from. I can see where she's coming from with this. What's the point in learning all the safety? What's the point in learning all this other stuff if people are just going to do it at home? It's because they're not offering it as a service. I don't know whether she thinks people are buying these kits and setting up their own at-home salons, because that's not the case. This is like an at-home do-it-yourself. And you know what? People might buy this and think, shit, I'm really fucking bad at this. I really cannot do my own nails, especially if they have smaller nails. Maybe they can't file it down to a certain shape. I don't think it's as drastic as what's being made out here. I feel like the people who are spending the most money in the salons are going in for like the infills, the designs, extensions, like stuff that you can't just do at home. Well, you could, because as we said, you can buy all this stuff on Amazon, but it doesn't mean you're going to do it right. It's like when we all cut our hair during COVID. We did it, but it doesn't mean it was right. You do learn your lesson that actually a lot of training is what you're looking for. Experience is what you're looking for to get it done the right way. And it is good to see that OPI have that like class online. But again, it's like, what do you do for allergies? How do you know you're not going to be allergic? You can get contact dermatitis from things like gel polishes and stuff like that. Especially if it touches your skin, you can burn your skin under the lamp. Listen, so obviously this creator, Bethany, isn't happy about the kits, and there are a few others that have basically said the same thing, but the majority of people commenting on this are absolutely loving the fact that nail techs are being humbled. Do they need humbling?
Nail techs are crashing out on TikTok, and I love it for y'all. I love it for y'all. Nail polish brand OPI has decided to come out with a DIY at-home gel kit, so people can now do their own gel nails at home. But I would be lying if I said I have not gotten a few chuckles out of the situation. I truly have. Because it's like, aren't y'all the exact same bitches who sat up on this app, and pretty much every other app for that matter, telling your customer base that if they can't afford your prices and you can't afford a $130 medium-length white French tip set, then you're just a broke-ass bitch and you need to fuck off?
Is that what happens? Do people do that?
Wasn't that y'all? Like, weren't y'all the same ones who were like, well, actually, getting your nails done is a luxury. Obviously, some of you just can't afford luxuries in life, and that's just too bad.
Getting your nails done is a luxury in terms of a sense that you don't need to do it. Getting your brows done is a luxury in the sense that you don't need to do it. Is it a luxury, though, when you can just do it at home yourself? Because you can. Because you can absolutely do your own brows. You can absolutely do your own nails. I feel like a luxury is going out and excessively spending on something, and it can be quite a luxurious experience. But that depends on how much money you have. That depends on how much time you have, right?
You dumbass broads have priced yourselves out of your own market, and now you mad. What was even funnier about the entire situation, and this is coming from somebody who did start doing nails from home at a certain point. What was so funny to me is that y'all really loved to parrot that whole luxury talking point. Meanwhile, there actually isn't really anything luxurious about somebody having to come and sit in your living room to get their nails done. Like, there's nothing luxurious about somebody having to come to your mom's house, walk past all of your family in the living room and down the hallway to get to your bedroom so they can get their nails done. There actually isn't anything luxurious about somebody having to walk through your backyard in the middle of summer to go into the shed that has nothing in it but a fucking AC unit to get their nails done. There actually isn't anything luxurious about your client booking a pedicure and they show up just to have to soak their feet in one of those plug-in foot soaking tubs that you can get for like $25, $30 at Walmart. Like, y'all be out here talking about luxury until y'all are blue in the face, And whole time, y'all be offering the same level of quality that somebody could give themselves in the comfort of their own home. Like
I mean, yeah, yes and no. That depends who you go to, doesn't it?
main people who go on and on and on about nails being a luxury, and that's why all of my sets, even my short sets, start at $200 fucking dollars, are the ones who are offering the most unluxurious experience that you can possibly think of. They're the ones cussing you out on their booking sites. They're the ones telling you that you got to park down the street and walk to their house because they don't allow extra cars in their driveway. No, you can't accidentally show up 30 seconds later. They're going to charge your card for the full price of the service. Like, y'all took something that actually was supposed to be a luxury, something that was supposed to be a relaxing, luxurious experience, and y'all made it as inconvenient as humanly possible for your clients. Y'all have taken a service that was supposed to be calming and relaxing and enjoyable and have turned it into something that is stressful and anxiety inducing. Like, it's literally the hairstylists all over again. You know, remember when all the hairstylists were up here all bent out of shape because they found out that people were cutting and coloring their hair at home, as if everybody can just afford for a basic trim and color to cost them $500. And what really kills
Where is she going to get her hair and nails done?
me is, like, for one, can women business owners please stop getting on the internet crying over the fact that there is competition? Like, y'all love to go on and on about girl boss this, girl boss that, you know, girls are just as capable of leading and managing as men, but then y'all will get up here and unravel over the fact that there's competition in the world. Like, why do y'all get up here and pretend like DIY options have not always existed? Box dye has literally always been a thing.
Sorry.
OPI has literally always been available to the average everyday consumer.
Yeah, that's just clocked in my mind. These products have always been available on Amazon, one of the world's hugest retailers. Just because OPI are now doing it doesn't mean everyone's going to buy it. It's probably more expensive on the OPI website. That just made my brain click.
Like, why do y'all get up here and crumble and cry as if these things have not existed since the beginning of time? Y'all actually play into the stereotype that women leaders, women business owners are weak. Genuinely do. Y'all play into it. Y'all are led by y'all's emotions. Y'all carry that high school mean girl ass personality with you into your business as a grown woman. You shit talk, criticize, and sometimes just flat out insult your customer base every time they have a question or a complaint about something. And y'all come up here falling the fuck apart, ready to just end it all because, oh, this other company offers the same thing that I offer. Like, in reality, it's starting to get that y'all actually aren't as confident in y'all's skills as y'all want people to believe. Because if you were, you would realize that the customers who are meant for you will be for you regardless of what else is going on. Regardless of what product is released, regardless of what new company opens, regardless of what new nail tech or hairstylist comes out on the scene, the customers that are meant for you will be for you. And if you really are as good at what you do as you say you are, and you really are offering as luxurious of an experience as you claim you are, then you will have client retention. Your customers will find you, and your customers will stay with you. If you are finding it impossible to keep even one client as a reoccurring client, then maybe, just maybe, you actually aren't as amazing as you think you are.
That's a good point. And there is this, is it called the Dunning-Kruger effect? Bear me 1 second. Yeah, so there's something I see a lot online. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's described as the Dunning-Kruger effect is a cognitive bias where people with low ability in a specific area tend to overestimate their competence. And I looked into that ages ago once because I was like, why do these people go on these singing talent shows when they're terrible, but they think they're really good? And there's a lot of that online with beauty related things where people think they're really great and they're charging and all this kind of stuff. It's like, you shouldn't be charging yet. You need to learn. Everyone needs to learn. Because if you were that good, you might have customers.
Luxurious as you've boosted it up to be. Maybe you're just flat out fucking rude. Because some of you are very talented, but you're also a bitch. And guess what? Whenever you're offering a service that requires your clients to have to sit around you for 1, 2, 3+ hours, you actually kind of have to have at least somewhat of a decent personality. That's why those snotty, cocky-ass tattoo artists are having such a hard time in 2025. If you're a dick, guess what? I actually don't want to have to sit around for 8 hours as you tattoo me and listen to you speak. Y'all have priced yourselves out the market. And even if people were willing to pay the price, your personality is the final nail in the coffin. Don't be mad at OPI, be mad at yourself. And all the other people within the same industry as you. Because y'all are the ones who have ruined it. Love you. Bye.
Listen, just because something is a luxury, right? I do think getting your nails done or paying to have someone else do your nails, paying for anyone to do a service to you that you can do yourself is a luxury, right? It doesn't mean that it isn't important or shouldn't be accessible, though. Like, you can provide luxury experiences, not at like a luxury price. And of course, not every single nail tech is going to be this same kind of person. I think the release is a good idea, but it's also potentially a little bit dangerous, a little bit like, oh, maybe they shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? But these products have been around forever for anyone to buy. It's not a brand new thing. I've been sent loads of them in the past by brands, and some people don't want to buy them because they don't think they can do it. OPI isn't going to change that, you know? But listen, let me know what you think down below. Are you a nail tech? Does it scare you despite products being available to do this often? Because OPI is a bigger brand, but so is Amazon. You can go on Amazon and find anything. Let me know your opinions down below. As always, please do consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. I can't say subscribing properly, and I will see you very soon. Bye.